Wow, if this reading found you, there's absolutely a reason, okay? Especially if it's March 13th, that is the day that I'm posting this. But I just want to say that something happened to me when tuning into this message that's never happened to me before. And I think a lot of you are supposed to hear this, and it's a message from God Himself. And He wants you to know something very special, okay? He wants you to know that there's a place that we all go, and our spirit lives on, and our spirit knows no bounds. It's completely free and immersed in the vibration of love. And whatever you've been taught about God, or through religion or through other people or even through fear, He wants you to know that He loves you no matter what. There's nothing you could do in this lifetime that could disconnect you from that love other than yourself, okay? So that love is always available to you, and He loves you so much, and He wants you to know that before we dive into this reading, okay? You are here living this life for a reason. If you were not supposed to be living life, you would not be in physical reality. Your spirit would live on. You would leave this earth. The fact that you are not, and you very much still are, physical, watching this video, shows there's something you have left to do on this earth. Okay? So let's get this message from God, because I think that He's trying to talk to a lot of you. We need some balance in our life, and it's time to get what you deserve. Okay? A lot of you have been pinching yourself off from love for too long, and it's time to change that, because it doesn't have to be that way. We have free will. So if you want to continue living the way you're living, that's fine. This is your life, and no one's going to make you do something. But this love is always available. So let's learn how to tune into it. Let's listen to the guidance of it. In fact, if you do want to have a better life for all the years that you have left, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. It's the Five of Swords reversed. Your intuition's telling you something. The Five of Swords reversed makes me feel like it's from the past, and it has to do with betrayal. The reverse position makes me feel like it's not happening right now, this betrayal, but it's like we're carrying this weight of the past. And it makes me feel like there's some things you don't know about this, and I feel like they're going to come to the light pretty soon. Okay? By come to the light, I don't mean that we're going to find evidence of something that happened. I think that it's going to come to the light the fact that you're carrying this around. This is affecting you, and it does not have to. Because every time you remember something, even if it's from the past, even if you're making it up, even if it never even happened, the fact that you were thinking it creates energy. And your body does not know if it's truly happening in the moment or if it's just a memory, because the body just feels the energy you're creating in the moment. Is there really a tiger about to eat me? Or am I just imagining it? I don't know. All I feel is fear, right? So every time you're thinking of this energy from the past, it's like we don't have that tangible proof. Spirit wants to know, why do you keep carrying that? Okay, because every time you relive that energy, every time you think about it, your body thinks it's reliving it. And when you send that energy out into the universe, guess what? The universe sends more of it back to you. So then there's more of that being shown to you in your life, which makes you repeat the cycle. It makes you go back over and over. It's like, oh my gosh, is that a sign? Is that evidence? No, it's you perpetuating the past. And so the universe is just showing you the vibration you're emitting. That's really what this is about. It's about living in the now. The power is really all in now. All we have is now. That is it. Everything is happening all at once, right? So you can tune into any timeline, any portion of the timeline you want to, and you can keep reliving that. But really all you're doing is you're using your now to perpetuate the energy of then, because all we have is now. So if all we have is now, let's use the now to create the energy that we want for us right now. Let's start telling a different story. Let's start tapping into some different energy, because it can be a beautiful life. It doesn't have to be this way anymore. Okay? A lot of you are like, wow, yeah, I needed to hear that. And yeah, I know. That's why this video found you. Look at that card just fly on out. Let's see what it is. Guys, it's the Knight of Wands. I think the past is not going to matter at all because I think there's something even better coming in your future. Because nights are about energy coming in. I think that this is energy that's been waiting for you for a long time, and you're finally ready to let it in. And listen, when this comes in, oh yeah, you're going to be like, I don't even care what happened in the past because I want that. I want that future. Oh, I want to live that. And you're going to be like, who cares what happened in the past? The fact that I even have to reminisce on the past shows that this situation I'm in is not something that I want to be in. I want that. Okay? And that has been waiting for you for a long time. But your energy, it couldn't happen. There was no time it could happen other than now. The stars had to align. It had to be, just the right timing. And the timing is finally happening. And you remember the first card that I pulled out in this reading, I said, it's time for some balance in your life. It's time for something that you deserve. And I feel like this situation is going to be bringing balance. And your energy is finally going to be reciprocated. Your energy is going to be understood. Your energy is going to be matched, finally. In a good way, though. In the best of ways. Oh my goodness, everything is falling on out. Let's see, what do we have here? This is strength. Strength. With the High Priestess. Came out with the High Priestess. What is this saying? There's a version of you that knows how the story ends. There's a version of you who can see it all, the whole storyline, the whole timeline. You remember how I said everything's happening all at once? That means that there is a version of you, a form of your consciousness who has lived your whole entire life, who has passed on and who is in spirit and who is looking back at everything that happened and who's saying, go this way. Oh, I wish we would just go this way. Please just do this. Can't you feel my energy telling you what to do? And you know what I'm talking about. You know those moments where it's like you're just sitting there and you're like, I should text so-and-so. And it's like an amazing connection. Or you know how you're just sitting there and you hear this little voice in your head saying, check the phone. And you're like, what? There's a phone sitting next to me? And you look at it, it's like your boyfriend's phone. You look at it and you find some evidence of cheating. And it gives you that sign to move on. You know what I'm talking about. What if that's you in the future? Who knows? Who has the hindsight of how this all plays out? What if that's the future you coming back and the future you is the one whispering, do this, do that. But are you going to listen to it? Are you going to listen to it? Where do you think that's coming from? Where do you think those thoughts and nudges that end up so perfectly, where do you think that's coming from? It's time to start listening to your intuition a little bit more. And I'm saying, do not let anyone else talk you out of your intuition. Because how do you know they don't have a motive for you to not listen to that intuition? I think a lot of people would rather you listen to them because it benefits them. If it benefits them, why would they not want that? It's time for you to remove yourself from other people and go inward and listen to what your own intuition's telling you, because perhaps there is a version of you who's seen it all, who's lived it all, and who wants the best for you because they are you and because they love you, because they are you. Seriously. Some of you really need to hear this. I mean, we have the Lover's card popping on out right over there. For a lot of you guys, this is love. Like, this is a love situation coming into your life, and it's like, oh, we meet again. That just came to me. So, yeah, a lot of you guys, this is like someone that you know already. I'm looking at this. When I see the energy of this card, I'm hearing, we meet again, and it's like time stands still. Time stands still. And maybe you should listen to that little voice inside of yourself who's telling you, go here, do this. Because maybe that version of yourself didn't get it right the first time. And maybe they're saving you so that you can relive it and you can do it right this time. Wow. I mean, that's a beautiful message. I never know what the message is going to be when I sit down and do these readings, but this was a beautiful message, and I think you needed to hear it, and I think it's resonating within yourself right now. So let me know if it did resonate. Follow me. There could be a reading you're supposed to hear. I post them every single day. Okay?